What up, boys? It's your homie Big Case coming at you with a fresh episode of Shitter Thoughts.
Shitter Thoughts.
Earlier this week, Henry Ruggs, wide receiver from the Las Vegas Raiders, was arrested after crashing his Corvette into a woman's vehicle, a CRV, killing her and her dog, doing 156 miles an hour on a residential street in Las Vegas. Tragic situation. I feel so bad for the family of the woman that was killed. And I feel, bad for Henry, to be honest. I mean, I've dealt with alcohol issues myself, and I understand what he's going through right now, the feelings that he's having, I was involved in a couple of DUI accidents, and I thank God every day that nobody else was injured. A couple of bumps and bruises, but nothing as significant as what, Henry Ruggs is dealing with. I can't imagine what that guy is feeling right now, sitting in that jail cell, and then had his arraignment yesterday where a lot of details came out about his blood alcohol level and his speed. And God, I couldn't imagine. I felt depressed enough, not injuring anybody, about how dumb my decision was, but I can only imagine what he's going through right now, the emotions that he's feeling. If I had injured somebody, I probably would have tried to fucking off myself, because I would not deal with my own irresponsibility injuring anybody else, especially killing somebody. I pray for the guy, I feel for him, and I'm, I know it's hard to show him any love at this point, but God, man, I feel for the guy. I've dealt with it, and I've lived it, and I've had that experience of the shame and guilt and depression, and just, I can't imagine what the guy's going through. But I wanted to share with you guys a little bit today about my battle with alcohol and some of the challenges that I've come across, in my own battle. I was once told by a psychiatrist and by my ex-wife, who was a master's degree sociologist, that I have alcohol-induced sociopathy. I'm a sociopath. And that is someone who has personality disorders, antisocial disorders, with, no conscience while I'm under the influence. And I think you guys have seen peaks of that. You guys have some of you have been on the wrong end of, Casey on one of his benders. And I apologize for that. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's some shit I've dealt with for a long time, and it's not easy. It's something I got to deal with for the rest of my fucking life. I have what they call an addictive personality. I find something that I like, I do it a lot, and it's, when I want to get drunk, that's my goal, and I get to that goal very quickly. And when I get to that goal very quickly, there's these like 3 tiers of hell that I have to deal with, right? There's buzzed Casey, which isn't so bad, right? It's just like a little bit of hell. It's like, kind of jovial, fun, generous, loving, right? Cracking some jokes, having some fun, but not being too much of an asshole, right? And then you get drunk Casey, who's like an asshole, a little bit mean, a little bit of a bully, kind of angry, real loud, boisterous, jokes at other people's expense, crossing lines, fuck those lines, right? Just right through them. And then there's wasted Casey, who's like an absolute fucking demon that nobody likes, that I don't even like, and it's a very thin line, a very quick process to get from drunk Casey to wasted Casey, so I try to mitigate that as much as I can. But my alcoholism is real. It affects me, not every day. I'm more of a binge drinker, so like I'll go all week having a beer a night, maybe no drinks at all, and then the weekend shows up and it's like, let's make up for lost time and let's have 40 fucking drinks and get hammered, right? And it's cost me a lot. I'd probably say, I don't know, I can't even count, I can't even put a number on the time that I've spent in court, in classes, at AA meetings. Probably close to $100,000 in court fees and fines, and if my time had a cost on it, You know, probably easily $100,000 that I've drank. You know, and that's not even counting the alcohol, right? If you actually count the alcohol that I've consumed, all that cost. Fuck's got to be like $1 million, man. I could be a millionaire by now if I didn't drink. But I probably would spend on other shit, but whatever. I digress. Yeah, man. It's a real deal, you know, and alcohol makes you do things that doesn't make you. It allows you, right? It doesn't make you do things. It allows you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Like, I'm a really conservative guy in my regular life. I have a schedule. I, you know, am very organized. I'm very consistent in my business life and in my personal life. But then when I want to get away from all of that, I use alcohol to, you know, loosen up a little bit, break those walls down, and have a good time. Because then I don't care about anything that's bothering me. Any of the guilt, the shame, the fear of life. It all goes away. It all melts away with a few drinks. And I don't know if Henry Ruggs has had any alcohol issues in his past, but I do know that it's a very real thing, and it affects a lot of people, and it's sad. And so I feel for the guy. I know it's easy to be angry with him and to judge him and to criticize him, but you know, if you've never been there, you don't know. And I don't know what Henry Ruggs is, you know, if he's battled with alcohol, and maybe this is just the first time that it's had a consequence for him. But I feel for him. And yeah, so just want to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain to to know what it's like to deal with alcoholism and an addictive personality that allows you to ruin your life pretty easily. So yeah, it's been a rough morning just getting ready for this Shitter Thoughts, and this is the second time I've recorded it, and maybe you guys will enjoy the peek behind the curtain. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Shitter Thoughts.